Keyboard Catland. This little magic live stream goes to the whole universe, not just to my dining room or my zip code or my city or my county or my state or my country or my continent, as it were, or my planet or my solar system or my Milky Way. I want to see if you guys can hear this. Yesterday we had a little problem. Tell me right now in the feed if you can hear this beautiful song. Barely. Now tell me this. We're going to do a little test here. This show is an experiment, as is every moment of every day. Can you hear this? Can you hear that guy? He's a cat. All right. Okay, we're going to have a good day. So here we are. This is the Keyboard Cat Vibe Show. As you know, the universe is made up of irreducibly of quarks and quantum mechanics. And get your quantum mechanics handbook out. Don't just keep it in your pocket. Show it out with your slide rule. And you can't buy the toy, but we're going to try to make it available again soon if we're looking for somebody who wants to get involved in that. But it is sold out. I'm going to, it's going to be a good day. Let's, give us a like if you can. We like likes. We like Mattia Bruina is back to watch the Vibe Show. Love it. And there's Lucas, pretty much the manager of this whole side of the operation. People want that cat toys for sale. You to Real Art, says Boy Robot 5179. I don't know if I've seen you here before, but I would like you to like us and subscribe and give yourself a reminder on the notify bell. Give yourself that. Yeah. Keyboard Cat's been around a while. Let's play this song for those of you who need to hear it. The speaker's back there by the tail. Can we get a round of applause for that? People are subscribing. People are liking. We are digging this. We are having a good day. Now remember, you can join up here on the Keyboard Cat Vibe Show every weekday morning at 10 o'clock Pacific time. Weekday mornings, 10 o'clock Pacific time. We'd like you to just join us up and have some fun with us. What we're all about is derailing you, learning how to derail yourself so that when you're on your normal track, you might be worried about some things from the past or the stuff that's going to happen in the future. Blah, blah, blah. And when you derail yourself, you let that go because that's just your brain talking, your ego talking, trying to scare you into spending some money that you shouldn't spend or something like that. So let your brain go. It's just a liar. And Lucas says it's not raining down there. It's hot. So you let your brain go, you forget about it, and you get in touch with your heart. That's what the Keyboard Cat Vibe Show is about. We make you forget. That's what, when you watch Keyboard Cat the first time or any time, it makes you forget about any of that bad stuff that could be going on or might have in the past or the future. Forget about it. That's your ego talking. Let that go, stupid brain. Right, that's right. C and Trice. C and Trice 9. Yes, I love the Keyboard Cat. Look at this. Look at this. Yes. So this show is kind of like Mr. Rogers. It's kind of like Bob Ross. It's kind of like the Situation Room. No, not the Situation Room. Although I got to say, the Situation Room did cover a story about Keyboard Cat when Keyboard Cat first started going viral. Jeannie Moose was the reporter, and she called me up, and it was great. I have it somewhere. I think it's on my website. My personal website is charlieschmidt.com. So go there and learn all kind of things. Learn how to derail yourself. When you get in touch with your heart, all kind of good stuff happens because your heart never lies. It gives you the right answer right away, and then it's something you can do. You know, Picasso said, oh, I've collaborated with other artists, but not Bob Ross. What a cool guy he was, that's for sure. We'll never forget him. So we will do some things on this show, like we did play the toy. We looked at the sign, and now we're gonna, I have a little bacon stuck in my teeth. Now we're gonna, look at that, a message from Solana. Isn't that great? Interesting day here. Okay, so we're going to play this video. This video is called Keyboard Cat Affirmations. So this is about having a positive attitude. Not bad, huh? Not bad at all. You know, I remember making that video, and it was fun. I was derailed the whole time. All I was thinking about was the cat and love and video and me putting messages on there that help other people to get derailed and find the joy and all that. You know, I used to be, well, I still am. When I went to art school in Japan, and at that time, wait a minute, can I get this thing to turn around? Come on. Oh, geez. There I am in the early 70s on the left at art school in Japan at Nichidai in Tokyo. And I was a hippie then, and I am really a hippie now because peace and love and joy to the world may sound like a cliche and a bunch of bull crap, but it's what you really want. Don't we all just want to have a nice holiday with plenty of food and the grandkids and grandpa and all that, and extra gravy if you want it, pie, whatever. Yeah, yeah, we all want that. That's it. We have a lot of things in common. We all love Doug Clark. That's Doug Clark there. He's the front man in a band I used to be in called Trailer Park Girls. Uh, so people ask me, am I really the keyboard cat guy? They think I'm pretending. Would I have this plate of food here ready to feed that cat right up there, who is Keyboard Cat 4.0? Would I have that if I wasn't the keyboard cat guy? Would I have all these keyboard cat little juniors ready to send out as prizes or something to somebody? Would I have this case full of keyboard cat stuff? Like there is the first keyboard cat shirt. That's the shirt that Fatso wore in 1984. And it's under glass, framed up. It could go into a museum. It kind of is in a museum right now. There's keyboard cat stickers, bumper sticker for president. Here's a keyboard cat award I got for the Hall of Fame inductee at the Walker Art Museum. Trophy courtesy of the company that makes the game Monopoly, which has been around forever. And oh, here's 3 more little guys right here. I don't think the battery's any good on this thing. No. I'm gonna have to replace the battery. Oh, and there's some keyboard cat books that you can order on Amazon. You go to Amazon and you search Keyboard Cat or Charlie Schmidt, and you see there's a handful of books there that are about me and art and being a hippie and all that stuff. And so there you go. What might we do? This is look at that, 35 likes already. You guys, you know what? Yes, that is pretty cool. That's meme coins do earn revenue, and anything about Keyboard Cat we love because we love this cat and his spirit. All the keyboard cats that ever existed, all the people that ever existed or ever will exist, are on the live stream right now. They're in the vibe. The universe is making a vibe. When you shut your brain up and listen to your heart and listen and listen and love, then you get a chance to derail yourself and pick up on the vibe. You know, some people say, oh, there's no vibe, or I'm not going to be part of that. You really have no choice because you are the vibe, and the vibe is you, and the vibe feels so good. The vibe is like that feeling you get when you get in the hot tub and you're a little cold and you just dip in. Oh, that feeling. That's it's good in so many ways. And getting with the universal vibe on this show and in the universe and on the Keyboard Cat Vibe show is it's not just your body, it's your whole soul, your whole being. And what happened to those cats, 2.0 and 3.0? Well, they passed away, but they're certainly not gone. They're here with us in spirit for sure, for positive sure. I mean, here we all are because of them. So something's going on. Ataki. Yeah, you're right, Lucas. They passed. It's all right. It's like when you pass an exam. It's a good thing. You performed well, you know? So, let me make this TV so that, look at that. Is that an old, cool TV? Yeah, TVs like that don't run in herds. I can tell you that. So there he is up there. I'm going to wake him up real fast. He's a cutie, 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 cutie. A cutie, cutie, cutie. Give us a like. Give us a subscribe. And don't forget that before I did this cat thing, I did this nose thing. If you Google Charlie Schmidt's nose, you'll see all kinds of stuff. It went viral before the internet. And I traveled all over the world wiggling my nose for TV shows and commercials and movies and all of that. I've been everywhere. Italy, Buenos Aires, Chile, Santiago, Mexico City, Miami, LA, New York, Seattle, Great Britain, Germany, Hungary, Spain, Portugal. I have flown to all those places with my nose. It was sure easier traveling with my nose internationally than it would be with my cat, although we have done some traveling with the cats. Bento was in those commercials for Wonderful Pistachios, which was shot in Hollywood. So Bento and Skinny traveled down there with us on the jet. You tuning out, man? Look at, he's given up because we're just talking about other junk he doesn't care about. But he will perk up a little when he sees this smorgasbord of, we're going up here. Could you play for us even a little bit? Please? Right here like this, dookity dookity dookie. Oh, come on. Jeez, A.E. Blocks' cat ran away 4 times and came back each time, then ran away again and never came back. Man, I guess the 5th time's a charm or something. Wow. Yeah. Lamb biscuit. Howdy doody. Yeah. Eric Hernandez says, hello, and please subscribe. Please like us, subscribe to us, and visit my personal website, charlieschmidt.com, because as I was saying, before the cat and even before the nose, I've been an artist since just before I was born, and even back into there. And so my website really talks about all kinds of art and different things that I've done, including cat. So please visit my website. It is at charlieschmidt.com. It's that simple, charlieschmidt.com. Look at the weather out there. It's pretty dismal. It's about 35, 40, 42 degrees. A tiny bit of snow on the ground. You can see it across the street over there. But no real snow, nothing to shovel on the sidewalk, which is nice. Thanks all of you for helping us raise awareness, money, peace and love, and raise this cat. Hey, you better, I'm gonna give him some of this. Now we're talking about derailing a cat. He was thinking about there's not much to do, so I'll just take a nap, which isn't bad anyway. Juan Bigo 1. The flavor sweet of honey sweet beer. Sounds like something that could help you get derailed. The cat is about to feast. Look at him go. I might try and make some of these videos be like real relaxing, in which case I'm going to get a remote mic to put on the food so you can hear him going. Because people like that. It helps them get derailed and calm down. Sure, I like Garfield. I can't say I read it, but I like it. I think Grumpy Cat did some kind of a deal with Garfield. My same manager, Ben Lashes, that manages me and my art and my cat and my nose and everything, He also manages Grumpy Cat and Nyan Cat and all kinds of other cool cats. What to buy on Solana so they don't get scammed? Uh, okay, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. Hey, Glitch! Glitch is back. Just in time to watch this guy, Presley, cleaning his plate. He's getting into the kibbles now. There he's getting into a little bit of gravy it's homegrown catnip infused with store-bought gravy. And look at that. And he thought he was just ready to take a nap. Oh, yeah. And I think that Ben had something going when Grumpy Cat was alive with the Garfield people. I think there was a comic strip or two that had some reference to Grumpy. Lucas speaking his other tongue. Boy, it's nice that Lucas gives us all the grace of him speaking English too, because he's got plenty to say and it gives us plenty to listen to. This cat is eating plenty, speaking of plenty. Oh, yeah. I don't know if Presley's named after Elvis or not, because when we got him at the animal shelter, he already had the name Presley written on his tag, and we thought, fine, but there was no indication as to where that name came from. Lucas says, it's my native language, Charlie, Portuguese of Brazil. Yes. Yes, Dylan. Dylan Pizza 7928. We stream every weekday morning at 10 o'clock Pacific time. And so glad to have you asking that and getting with us on that. Look at all those likes, 57 likes in 22 minutes. Oh, we're getting on the map here. And look at him. He's licking. I wish you could get him to lick this keyboard. Would it play at all? No, this needs batteries too. People come over and they leave things on sometimes that you got to turn off or that wears the battery down. I don't even think they make junk anymore that if you forget to turn it off, your batteries go dead in a short amount of time. Presley, can you say hi to not just the world, but the universe? Hello, this is Keyboard Cat saying, please be nice to each other and give us a like. Yeah, looking down his big throat. Hey, lick. Clean your paws on action and action. See, he's learning. He's been taking some stage lessons. And keep on licking as we say action, 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 action. Good. We could dub in the audio. In fact, I'll put some in now. Look at all these people today. This live stream is on fire today. It's got new energy, new people, and all the old ones are. We have some fans that have been around since day one, including that cat right there. Yes, we're happy with everybody. Everybody that comes and visits us on here and gives us likes. For the spirit of the cat, it's a keyboard cat vibe that we're talking about here. And it is universal, it's huge. I'm going to take this plate and this keyboard down. Look, he's acting all cute and coy. But will he play the piano? I don't think so. Well, that's all right. We're not holding it against him. No. No, God, no. So I'm guessing now it's time to Salem Slot. Bless his heart. Sky the Artist Girl. Your cat looks similar to my cat, Garfy, a grandpa cat. I have friends in Seattle who have a cat in their neighborhood who they call the old man. I'm kind of the old man, but I don't feel like it. I think I'm feeling pretty chipper. Let's see if we can get a little round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. Have you heard the one about why'd the chicken cross the road? Let's go upstairs and paint. Because painting derails me. Even if nobody else gets derailed today by painting going on in this studio, at least it's working for me, and I'm trying to set an example by doing that. Laugh track is killing me. Mither Buster. Here, let's do the laugh again. Did you hear the one about the two guys went into a bar? Okay, now, let's see, let's continue this. The merriment, he's up there. He's just up there. I'm going to turn off the room light. And there, oh, geez. My great friend Justin gave me that Miller Genuine Draft old neon beer sign that goes in a window of a bar or a restaurant or something. Isn't it cool? It's the same size as the end of our table, so it really adds great ambiance to any meal. You know, I do paintings of all kinds of contemporary stuff like memes. I do paintings of memes, and I think someday someone will want them, maybe today. There's a painting I did, an oil painting and airbrush of Doge. And that's a pretty good size, you can see it there. And there is a painting of Tiny Tim. And there's just, the studio is just full of things. Let's get the weather report out here. Look at that. It's nice, it's peaceful. Yesterday, we could barely see the neighbor's house. And today, look at that. What is this all now? There's a comment here I want to read more carefully. It's hard for me to do everything. If I got And the artist, Sky the Artist Girl says, if I got Incredibox spunky figures, I may waiting for a delivery bus on Air Express and Temu. Uh-oh. I'm waiting for February because the delivery bus is busy after collecting figures as well. Well, good luck with that, Artist Girl. The old video is not real. Really? Now, let's not forget about the music. Why did it stop just now when we're getting up here? Come on. It's trying to, well, while it's pumping up itself for music, let's look at something that we might do today. Oh, there is a Scumbag Steve painting. That's a pretty big one. There's a human hand. Gets hit in dodgeball and doesn't leave. Boy, if that isn't a Scumbag Steve set of behaviors. I know this man very well. He lives in Boston. His name is Blake Boston. And he is no scumbag. He's just a cool American pop culture dude. He's here to stay. And that's why I did that painting of him. And let's see, I'm going to move this over here because we're going to be slinging a little paint over here. I think what I'm going to do is get this stencil here that says play, which is what we like to do, and just put it on this painting like that. And maybe just get a little bit of spray paint, not much, because it's bad for the air in the house. So now we're going to have the pleasure of taking off the stencil. It isn't bad just the way it is. I mean, do we have to do more? There's a teeny weeny set of drums with a keyboard cat sort of hieroglyph on it. So I think I'm going to turn on the exhaust fan and get any of that paint smell out of here, because see? Okay, so now there's that piece of paper, and glued to it, besides the spray paint thing here, glued to it is a computer print from my computer of a photograph of a painting I did of a freeze frame from the original Keyboard Cat video from 1984. So there's some real layers of history getting built up here. And so forth. So I think I'm gonna, God, I'd sure like to get some, I don't know why this thing is wound up like that and giving us grief. Maybe I'll have to talk, oh, don't worry about it, it says. Well, okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna take the hint. It's kind of the theme of this show is don't worry about it. So we're just going to let it slide and put a little spritz on these lumps of paint for today so they don't dry out before we can use them up. Look at this. What in the hell? No, I'm not going to get upset. Okay, that's where we're getting it from today. Cafe music. Royalty-free jazz music free background cafe music, jazz, no copyright on YouTube. Jazz music, royalty free background cafe music. Use that up and tell yourself how beautiful it is, because it is really, really. I don't know why this. For some reason, it's just telling us no music today. Is that the deal? But in the meantime, let's do this. Let's relax. A little coffee to calm my nerves. And we're going to do something to this thing here now. So that's how it looks, this big on the wall here. And geez, do we really want to do much to it? It's kind of cool the way it is. But I do like flames. I like flames that people put on their hot rods and junk. So I am going to put some flames on here. Or the music is still trying to warm up there on YouTube. I'm not so sure. Yeah, there's some flames for you. Maybe they would come from here. Lots of flames. Am I right? Yeah. And then maybe at the very top, a planet. Just to signify how broad our audience and hopes for the future. This is my art shirt. I made it myself. You can get it though. I'm pretty sure I have it. If you go to Zazzle, Zazzle, Zazzle.com/Charlie Schmidt. You can get this shirt and all kinds of cat and art and other things and shirts and shower curtains and stuff. So give it a try. It's a pretty good gallery of stuff. Okay, so now I think just because my brain kind of doesn't know what to do. Is this thing still? You have got to be kidding me. A new tab I'm asking for. Shouldn't I? I don't know. Oh, this thing. I wanted to play music so bad today up here. There is. Now I'm going to do what This is a little instructional time. We've had the spiritual stuff, we've had the instructional. Now it's giving me back to where I wanted to go before. Go figure, but anyway, it's sort of a head start. I took the plug out and in just for what it's worth. I tapped it and got that little stuff. Well, let's just see what it does. Maybe if we just it's looking hopeful. If you want to have a break from, like, it drives you nuts to be at your desk and do this kind of stuff where you can't find a file, or you can't get some software to work and all that, just lay down, take a nap, and watch me get mixed up. And you don't have to be emotionally involved. You can just have the stimulation without the, you know, but I'm going to turn off the fan. Can anybody hear that music? Now the music goes away right when I say that. What the heck is going on? There. Now can you hear the music? Somebody please. Luke, can you hear that music? Is it there? Thank you, Sir Lucas. Thank you. And now some colors. Some little colors. Well, that's pretty cool. In fact, that's very cool. I'm gonna stand back. Right. Right. Blue Wall says JGMESP. Good name. Yomitaro Sero. Is that Japanese? Konnichiwa. Hello. Right? I'm just painting like I'm a kid. Like if you gave a kid this painting and this brush and that palette and said, just do whatever you want, wherever you want. That's what I'm doing. And so far, so good. Really good, in fact. Now remember, these paintings, many of these paintings and drawings from this stream, I put up on a site, on a page, on a channel, or whatever you call it, at eBay. So you can look at them there. And the link to that eBay whatchamadingy is it's in the description of this video. I don't know, maybe it's over there, maybe, I don't know, it's somewhere. Look, I discovered I can point to things. Mahan Horoblox. Mahan Horoblox says hello. I don't know what that word means, man. You have a higher opinion of my ability to speak Japanese than... Can anybody out there help Lucas? Nihongo De? I know a couple of those little fancy things, but they're not... No, I'm like a kid. When did Elon Musk use my art? I don't think I know about it. I think they used the song, but I don't think the art. Is there? Let me know, please, James. Let me know, that's important. I can tell you how I feel now. I want to know, get more information. Stand back. So remember to get your brain, let your brain take a break because it's just a liar. Your brain is a thinker. Your brain's think, and thinking isn't knowing. You don't think the answer is 75.4. I mean, you think it, but that means you don't know it. I think it is, but to know, you gotta let this take a break because it's ego driven and basically a liar and likes to compare and tell you you need more money and you need to be better looking. What do you do? So you let that just, it's gonna keep going because it's got the ego, little stinky little dude driving it. So let that go and let those vibes go past your aura and then come down here and put some attention with your hand on your heart. Feel that warm? It's already warm. There's a big warm thing in there really helping you out. And so get in touch with it. And let's just spend, a few seconds here just doing that, as a group. Starting now, just nonverbal, just we're here for you and we're in this together. And then once you and your heart have a little rapport, I mean, you haven't done this in a long time, so it ain't like you can just jump in bed with this date. You have to just take it easy and be there. And then you can ask it, where are you at? In Picasso's terms, every day you should find your gift and give it away. So you ask your heart, what's the gift I'm gonna find within me today to give away? And it will tell you right away. If it has to take a seminar or something to give you the answer to that, I don't think so. The ones that heart knows the answer right away. It isn't. There's no games. So this is Friday. So it's the weekend. See you on Monday, 10 a.m. weekdays. Pacific time, and all of our associated things, maybe apps, I don't know, merchandise, paintings, art, likes, referrals, subscribing, getting involved in other Keyboard Cat things. It's all to support the vibe. Remember, this live stream is dedicated to anybody and anything in this universe who, with the intention, I'm reading this backwards, of, I gotta get this way. This live stream is dedicated to anybody and anything in this universe with the intention of spreading and living love, generosity, happiness, creativity, humor, and kindness, and maybe a little extra gravy now and then. And let's just say happy birthday, as the song would indicate, to everybody this is the birthday of waking up the rapport you have with your heart. Think no. You wouldn't ask your heart to solve a math problem. And you wouldn't ask your brain, what's your favorite food? Look at that music. God. Remember, cafe music, Unwind Station, Jazzy Mix, copyright free on YouTube. I am still gonna write vibe on here. It's better. I think I'll even sign it now. Charlie 2026. Something like that. Big deal. I remember when it was still the 19 somethings.